Alright, Great League is back. So I'm trying a new team out here. Thickboys in the building. So I'm going Munchlax, Snorlax, and Azumarill. So you're just going to see how powerful the team is. I didn't win 5 in a row. I was trying to still get used to it. I don't have a second attack also in Snorlax. But still, you're going to see this team does damage. Made a couple mistakes, but I was able to get a couple wins as well. So, right here, going for the Body Slam. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to Skarmory, but Munchlax gets energy so quick with all those licks. I'm going to be able to get to another Body Slam right here. So he's going to go for a Sky Attack. I don't believe I shield on here. Yep, no shield. So we're going to let our Munchlax go down. And here we're going to go with the Snorlax now. And we almost get him down. He's going to do a Sky Attack. I think I do shield here because I do want to conserve some HP. I'm not sure what he has in the back. So finish him off there. And like I said, I don't have a second attack on Snorlax. So that's a huge downside. He comes out with a Minun. That's spicy. That's a really spicy pick. First time seeing that. But we're going to go straight for the Body Slam right here. I do want to take care of this Minun here right now. Because I do have an Azumarill on the back. So we're going to go for another Body Slam. Like I mentioned, with those licks, you're going to get energy so fast. Perfect. And I don't think I'm gonna shield here just because that's what the Thickboys for. They're tanks. And I should be able to get to another Body Slam right before it gets a discharge. And that Body Slam does damage. Takes him out. And he has a Haunter in the back end. Look at all these licks right here. It's super effective on Haunter. I don't think I'm going to shield here as well. We're going to let this go down and come in with our Azumarill. And we should be able to get this first win pretty easily. And we're just going to bubble him down, I believe. Probably didn't even have to shield there, but can never play it too safe. And we're just going to bubble him down. And that's the first win. And if any of you guys want to battle, please drop your player code on the bottom of this video. Leave a comment or something, and I'll add you. We can definitely set something up where we can battle each other. Because I want to practice and try some new teams out. I do want to see if I can build an Alolan team. So that's in the making. So once again, Hypno, you're going to see these legs are super effective on Psychic types. So this is a great start for us. And here, I'm just going to build up energy. Typically, Hypnos run either Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, which Munchlax can tank both those hits pretty well. So we're going to go straight for Body Slam. Hypno, he's pretty tanky, but that Body Slam would have done damage. And he comes in with a Registeel, and this is where I kind of messed up here. Should have kind of held back, but I didn't think he was going to swap out that quick. So I think we decide to stay in here. And at this point, I think I'm going to charge up for the Bodos. You're going to see he's going to do a lot of damage if it connects. I think this would be a Focus Blast. Oh, it's a Flash Cannon. Still don't want to get hit with that. Not in that HP range. So right here, I'm just charging up energy. I did come out with a Body Slam. So he probably doesn't think I have that second move. So we're going straight for the Bodos right here. And it connects, and you see that's massive damage. And we're going to shield again here. It's a Flash Cannon. We should be able to just lick him down. And here's the thing about this team is a lot of people don't expect you to have a Snorlax in the back. You don't typically see Snorlaxes under 1500 CP. We're going to go for another body slammer here. Like I said, I can just spam body slams. Just because Munchlax and Snorlax to get that lick damage just adds up so quick. And here's another body slam already. And we got him to use his shield here. And we're going to get to... No, we don't. We don't get to another body slam. But he pretty much did his job already. Munchlax already did its job. And we're going to come out with our own Azumarill. And I believe he's going to drop a Thunder Punch. But this is the Thick Boy team right here, so those moves aren't going to do too much. We're going to come out our Snorlax, and I think at this point, once he saw our Snorlax, he might have given up at this point, I think. No. And you're just going to see how little damage these Thunder Punches will do on our Thick Boys. It's going to go back-to-back Thunder Punch, and we're going to eat both of them up. Gobble, gobble. Just going to slurp those hits up. And then we're going to spam some body slams right back on the Azumarill. And at this point, the match is pretty much over. We're just going to come in our own Azumarill and just end the matchup at this point. And I think at this point he gives up. Yep. Good game. So we're going to go on to the next match. And these two next matches, you're going to see some mistakes. But I do think if I can add that second move to Snorlax, I can definitely, I feel like I can go 4-1, 5-0 with this team. I think the only counter, huge counter, would be any fighting types. Fighting types, yeah. Fighting types. All right, so we're battling Bizino. Busy, I know. So it's a Wigglytuff. My legs are not going to do too much damage, so I wouldn't say this is a bad start for us. Just because we can get to our body slams a lot quicker than a Wigglytuff or a Clefable can get to their charge attack. And you can see body slam does a relatively good amount of damage as well. I should be able to get to another body slam. So you can see these charge hits get pretty spammy, and we get a shield right there. Couldn't get to that body slam. If I got to that body slam, that would have been huge. And I think here, I'm thinking about which one to use. Come out with my Azumarill. And right here, I should have probably went for the the Hydro Pump. But we go for an Ice Beam instead. Doesn't do too much damage. Or as much as I thought it would, just because it's flying type. So we're going to shield there. And this is where I messed up. I should have went for the Ice Beam. But instead I went for a Hydro Pump, which does get shield hit. And then I shield this as well. So now we're both out of shields. Now I go for the Ice Beam. See, if I didn't go for the Hydro Pump, I would have been able to get to the Ice Beam a lot faster. And then still have some energy for whoever comes back in. So it's going to be the Wigglytuff back in. And I think at this point, I should have switched out. So that's another mistake I did. I should have switched out into my Snorlax. Because the Wigglytuff was able to get some energy and now drop a Play Rough, which does a lot of damage. And it's a Marowak. And at this point, I'm in pretty bad shape. I don't think my Body Slam's going to do too much on it, just because he is a Dark type as well, Ghost type. So 2 crucial mistakes in that matchup. So let's go on to the next one. And that's what happens when you try, or when I try new teams. These mistakes are going to happen. I'm still learning. I do have enough candy to get that second attack. I just don't have to Stardust right now. But tomorrow, once the Abra Community Day, I believe we're getting 3 times Stardust, I should be able to get a second attack on that Snorlax. So I may upload another updated video of this team. And I may want to switch out the Azumarill for someone else. Maybe another Thick Boy. I don't have a Registeel. So I did want to add a Registeel. I just don't have one. That would be quite the tanky team. And I also don't have a Bastiodon as well. But if anyone's willing to trade, or, you know, drop your player code so we can be friends, we can make some trade tap, or like I mentioned, if you guys would just like to battle, I just want to try some new Pokemons out, just to see how they can, you know, fare in the Great League. So we're against an Ataria. Those Dragon Breaths are deadly. So we go for the Shield and the Sky Attack. And he has a second Sky Attack at this point. I'm going to let this one go through. Does a lot of damage. And at this point, I pretty much have to use the Body Slam, just so he doesn't get that second Sky Attack off on me. Which I should have probably used earlier at that point then. Now it's a Azumarill. A little bit of lag, of course. And he uses a shield, shockingly, which is fine with me. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to come in with the Azumarill to absorb the hit. It should be an Ice Beam, which doesn't do too much to my Azumarill. And here's the issue. Is if I had a second attack, if I had an Earthquake at least on my Snorlax, or if I kept my Munchlax at this point, I would be in much greater shape. And I wasted a shield there. It's using Focus Blast. At this point, I'm just trying to build up energy. And we're going straight for the Hydro Pump. Registeel is a thick boy, and it does a great amount of damage. If it's a Flash Cannon right here, I'm pretty much done for, but it's another Focus Blast, okay? And I'm going to swap in with their Snorlax to take the hit. And now we're going to try and farm down Registeel with the bubbles, but he's smart enough. He does a quick swap out so I don't get enough energy. We're going straight for the Hydro Pump. and it doesn't do too much. So a couple mistakes there. It was a pretty bad matchup, but I think I should have swapped out my Snorlax a little earlier in that match. Overall, a good game. So we're 2-2 right now, and then we're going to play our last battle for this set. I'm still learning this team. Like I mentioned, if I had a second attack on Snorlax, I think I can definitely pull out 4-1 or 5-0 at this point. So we're going up against Whiscash, okay. Very spammy as well with those mud shots. Mud bombs. So Munchlax doing relatively great damage on this Whiscash. He has a good amount of energy right here, so I shield thinking he was going to drop a Blizzard on me. Granted, I shouldn't have done that just because Munchlax can actually take a Blizzard quite well, and 2 Mud Bombs. You would need to do a Blizzard and 2 Mud Bombs to take out Munchlax. So I was able to read that correctly second time. Did drop a Blizzard, so now I'm going to drop a Bulldoze. See if I can get a shield here. He doesn't shield, which is fine. I'm going to go straightly for the farm down at this point. Should be a Mud Bomb right here, which is fine. We're going to farm down, get more energy, and see what comes in. So he's got 2 shields. I'm down 2 shields. And it's an Alolan Marowak, so my legs are going to do a lot of damage. We're going to go for the shield bait here. We're going to go straight for the body slam. Hopefully we get a shield here. And he does, okay. Now he's using a Bastiodon. So we're going to go straight for the Bulldoze now, which is going to do super effective damage. So pretty much my Munchlax can sweep this entire team that he's running right now. We're just going to let the body slam go at this point. We're almost down already with Munchlax. And he decides to shield that. So we're going to switch out. We're going to come in with our Azumarill. And we're just going to farm him down with Bubble. And he uses Flamethrower, which is not going to do too much. So we're going to farm down. And at this point, he gives up. So we went 3-2, which is pretty good. Pretty good. It's my first time using this lineup. I'm still practicing a lot. I was running a different Pokemon, not a Azumarill earlier than this. I don't remember who I was running, but I didn't do too well on it. Put a Azumarill in, did a lot better. So everyone, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, drop a like on this video. I'm going to be putting up more videos of this. Have a good one.